Well, hi everyone, we've been lucky with the weather today. I'm off taking the wool, which was shorn the other day, down to the depot. So I've got to drop it off over near Norwich. Just strapped it on and then it will go off to be made into, hopefully, woolly jumpers. That's a lot. Welcome back to the channel. We just dropped off the wool and now we're on the way back to the farm. I'll drop this trailer off as well. And then we can get on with finishing off some chain harrowing. And then I'll take the dogs out. Then we've got some cattle to go and check, so heading off back to the farm. But luckily we've got some good weather today. That is something we have got. That old trailer on the back's alright when it's full, but when it's empty, blimey does it rattle. Rattles like hell, but there we go. Shouldn't be too long now, we'll be back at the farm. About a 40-minute drive. And we're just unloading some fence posts for the livery yard, which is going to be across the road. There's going to be some more like horse area, so I've got to take these posts off, and I'm using the area we built earlier on last week, the little tracked area, to load up, which is quite handy. So it's giving me a bit more room around the farmyard. So we'll get these off. We just stacked these here. It's 2 packs of 6-foot posts. They'll be handy. Those ones we're going to use for the horses. I can keep some of these for the cattle. I've got some broken cattle fences near the yard and down at the marshes, so I'll use a couple of them. So hopefully they'll last 20 odd years or so if we're lucky. Last ones I had weren't so good, but these ones should be quite good. We'll see. Alright, well, we've taken the wool and loaded the fence posts for the horses, and I let the cattle out here this morning earlier on, where we've grown a bit of extra grass. If you have a look here, this is what we planted a couple of weeks back. Unfortunately, it's come up, but it's not doing very well now because it's run out of water and the ground's gone really hard. So we could do with some more rain really to help the grass come up a little bit. Well, one thing which isn't struggling is these cattle. They seem to be doing quite well now that we've got some better weather. We've got the sheep down there by the lake, and these are a group which we've still got in at the moment. Just grazing by these oak trees here, look. So, are you happy to be finally out, hey? Hey? Hey! Bit wary of the old camera, aren't you? They know what's up. But yeah, I haven't seen them this happy in a long time. So they've been shut up all winter, and now they're finally able to be out in the field. So keeping an eye on them close to the farm, aren't we? Yes, yeah. I'm going to come through here once we move them off here in a bit with the topper, and we'll top these bits off where the grass has gone to stalk a little bit. It's gone a little bit taller, but I'll let them munch it down for a good while yet, and then we'll come through with the flail mower, cut it down. I was hoping to put part of this down and grow a bit of hay on this field, but not the year for it really. We've been doing that bit of work with the new bit of grass and we haven't had enough rain yet, so we'll just leave this bit for the cattle to graze on. I'll just have a look at the silage field. Swimming flies. That time of the year they're out again. But God, it's so nice to have a bit of good weather for a change. God, it's a lovely part of the world when it's good weather, you know. Yeah, I went through here with the weed wiper all last summer, and that's why it's looking clean. But you look at this ryegrass now, blimey. Oh, the sun is doing it the world of good. Yeah, this is some nice grass now. Cool, look at that. Can't wait to cut this with the mower at some point. You see, it will start heading up before long. I wanted to catch it after it's gone to head, but you know, let it bulk up a little bit. But this sun will be doing it the world of good. Oh my word. Haven't had grass like this for a long time. This is looking lovely. Oh yeah. In the cow shed here, this is where we got some last calvers. And I'm just by the wrapper. This is going to be really important this year for wrapping up that ryegrass. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a problem at the moment with this wrapper. It was brand new, literally brand new wrapper. And where the knife is, which cuts the silage off, the silage film, there's a bolt on there which is broken, which I've got to replace. And also, this is the hydraulic ram, which closes, and it closes a bit too late sometimes. So the knife will cut the silage film, and then this won't close fast enough. So I've got to find a way to adjust it on the settings. I'm going to have this wrapper out tomorrow, and we'll try and set it up. And it could also, to be fair, could do with a good wash off. It's been sitting in here all winter, which hasn't helped it. And we'll set it up on the settings, hopefully, give it a grease, get it going again for another year. And we've put a nice bale of ryegrass in there from last year. They've got plenty of grass. I'm just waiting for these to calve. The vet reckons that'll be middle of June by the time they'll have all calved, because he scanned them. So these are red pearls, native to Norfolk, for anyone who didn't know. And yeah, I'm hoping to change quite a few of them over to Aberdeen Angus in the next 5 years. Did you hear that, girls? They're not bothered. They got ryegrass. Right, do some chain harrowing. Yeah, I'll sort that out tomorrow. Pip's chain and a little dog bowl. She's gone out with Dad now to go and check the cattle. So Dad said he'd check the cattle for the broads because I was taking the fleeces of wool in this morning. So that was kind of him to do that. Right. Well, I've just got another bit in there to finish off with the chain harrows, and then I can take them off and put that wrapper on and start calibrating it so that it works properly when we're wrapping the silage wrap. It's been keeping me up at night, that wrapper, to be honest. Part of me wonders whether I should have gone for another make, but we will get there. We'll persevere with it. A chain harrowing again on this field. This is another one, and then there's another field over there which I'm going to go and do later on. Yeah, we get paid by the government to do this. It's something we've been doing for a long time. It's I think it's known as elms these days, or higher level stewardship. You see, we've got the arable over there. That's where we're going crops, and then from the hedgerow all the way back to that arable field, this land is in a scheme, so we have to look after it. We have to grow wildflower mixes. We have to put grasses in for the birds and the bees. There's so many things we have to do to try and help the environment, and the government pay for it. DEFRA, or the Environment Agency, call it what you want to call it. I know there's people starving around the world, and we could be producing more food, but right now the government, they're paying you for this and they're supporting it. So, and they're actually telling a lot of farmers to do it. So, you know, there's not much we can do. And like I say, we have been doing it for a long time. I'd say about 10 or 15% of the farm down to the environment, and then the rest of the farm is obviously crop production, producing cattle, all that sort of thing. We mainly put the environmental zones on the farm like this, where we're growing wildflower mixes. We mainly put it on areas where we've got really poor soil. Like this is some of the worst soil on the farm here, so hence why we're putting wildflower bird mix in it. And yeah, that's the objective anyway. So, and there are quite an array of different species. There's like just everything. You get little robins and skylarks, and there's a bird of prey as well we get here, the red kites, the buzzards, the marsh harrier, the kestrels, and dormice live in these areas as well. So you've got mice around here, you've got the predators, the apex predators. It's all, you know, it's all a pyramid, and it's trying to help the environment basically. So it has been quite worthwhile doing it. Although it is a bit of a salvation for those things over there, the rooks and the crows, which eat some of the seed, and then pigeons as well, which is a bit of a nightmare. But I suppose everything, you know, everything deserves a place on the farm to come and live. You know, they're just birds going about their lives, you know. So as long as they stay off the crops, I don't mind too much. But yeah, we'll finish this bit. There's a couple of pigeons down there as well. In a way, they can eat this bit and stay off the crops. if that would work out quite well. But yeah, we'll finish this bit and then I'll get that wrapper out and we'll try and get the wrapper fixed before silage, because if that doesn't work then we'll be in trouble. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next one.
But you never heard old Marshall Gibbons say, Miss Kitty, have you ever thought of running away? Settle us down, would you marry me?
Click here to subscribe to the channel and click here to watch another Olly's Farm video.